This is a Japanese horror story for sleep. I will tell it slowly, in a calm and quiet voice. Please relax, and listen comfortably. What it means to be loved by a god. A fortune teller once told me that I would not live a long life. I asked why. "You've been to the continent before, haven't you?" she said. "I think something attached itself to you there. But this is no ordinary evil spirit. It is something close to a god. So it is nearly impossible to exorcise. And no one wants to interfere with it for fear of provoking it." She was right. I had lived in China for several years for work. "Well, as long as you remain in Japan, you should live until your son reaches adulthood. I can see a white fox behind you. It is very powerful. And someone in your family venerates Tara no Masakado. So you should be grateful to your grandparents. And perhaps an aunt. There is someone in a convent as well. She is protecting you from afar. But even so, you only have a few years left." My son was already 15. 5 years left to live. How could she be so sure? Seeing the doubt on my face, the fortune teller continued. "Have you ever injured the tendons in your hand, and been unable to do something?" As a matter of fact, yes. I used to play jazz piano and had some professional work. But after a traffic accident, my left hand did not move very well. And I could no longer play the piano. "That was taken from you," she said. "But your life itself was spared by those who are protecting you. Next time, it says, everything will be taken." I'm sorry. I know I've said nothing but unpleasant things. When the reading was over, the fortune teller refused to take any money. Would I really leave this world in 5 years? I didn't believe it. I still don't. And yet, I heard that the fortune teller was known to be accurate. Her usual fee was quite expensive, but after speaking with me for such a long time, she refused to take any money and said, "Use the money for the rest of your life." When I returned home, I told my husband and my son about what the fortune teller had said. "I don't really believe it," I said. "But if I were to die, I'd be worried about the two of you." My husband and my son both answered the same way. "That's something we would have to overcome ourselves. Don't worry about us. Just spend the rest of your life however you want." At the time, I had no illness. But no one knows what they will die of. Later, I went to a well-known shrine to ask about an exorcism. Just as the fortune teller had said, a Shinto priest said, "We prefer not to interfere with gods any more than necessary. Our own lives could be at risk." I'm sorry, what kind of god is attached to me? A god of hell. It has your left hand. It is not one of Japan's gods. I was told there was no way to avoid it. But to be honest, I said, I don't really believe in these things. I can't see any of it myself. That kind of strong mindset is important too, he replied. Why me? It is no different from people, he said. It has its preferences. They say that those loved by the gods do not live long. It is the same thing. But I'm not exactly young, I said. Compared to the length of a human life, he answered. You are still quite young. I pray every day at the Inari shrine at my parents' home. and at a nearby shrine dedicated to Tara no Masakato. Recently, however, I began to notice a heaviness in my right shoulder. And although I had rarely dreamed before, I started having dreams. In the dream, I keep playing the piano in some mansion. It feels good to be able to move my left hand again. I want to stay here forever. A hand is placed on my right shoulder from behind. You can stay here forever. Then I wake up. Will I one day never wake up? This is a true story, and I want to say I don't believe it. But it's a little scary when two complete strangers tell you the same thing. I just hope I can die without causing trouble for anyone. I've asked to have my ashes scattered instead of being buried. That's about it. I have also left instructions to donate my body and organs, though my husband and son dislike the idea, so it probably will not happen. Still, if a god is going to take someone away, shouldn't it choose a far more accomplished pianist? Even that comes down to preference. I don't really get it. I'm not attractive enough to be loved that much. Well, if 5 years pass and I'm still alive and well, I'll go back and give the fortune teller and the Shinto priest a piece of my mind. Even if you do not believe it. Being told that you are going to die soon takes a psychological toll. Another fortune teller once took one look at me and said, "I'm sorry, but you'll have to leave. I can't read you." That, little by little, has begun to frighten me. Even if I'm told I only have 5 years left, I'm not sick. All I can do is go on with my daily life. When I was in a traffic accident, the statue of Guanyin at my parents' home split in two. It has since been repaired. Everything the fortune teller said about my family turned out to be true. It feels as though I am being protected from all sides, while at the same time something is trying to take me away. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad to quietly die while dreaming. But I am going to be alive 5 years from now. If I survive the next 5 years, I will come back to this message board and let everyone know. 4 years later. I wonder if anyone still remembers me. A fortune teller told me something was attached to me. She said I wouldn't live long. I'm still alive. And, to my own surprise, another son was born to our family. My older son will come of age next year. Although I was an older mother, the birth went smoothly. And our 3-month-old baby is perfectly healthy. My right shoulder still feels heavy. And my left hand remains the same as before. I have to be careful even when holding the baby. But I am doing fine. Last year, I told the Shinto priest I was pregnant. He said, "Your lifespan has been extended." Perhaps because I now had another son. The deadline of until your son reaches adulthood had been pushed back. I did not ask for details. The Shinto priest said, "Mothers are strong. The younger their children are, the stronger they become. Illness and accidents are another matter. But things like this are usually kept at bay." I still have the dreams, but the baby's crying often interrupts them, and I hear a click of the tongue. I wonder if it's all in my head, or if dreams mean nothing at all. But in the dream, both of my hands move, and it feels wonderful. Even though I shouldn't be able to play like that anymore, it feels as if my skills have never faded. But I no longer feel that I am going to die next year. Someone in an earlier thread was worried about me, so I waited until after the baby was safely born to report back. I'll come back next year to let you know that I'm still alive. That will be my final post. If I'm dead, I won't be able to report back. So I'm sorry to those who asked me to let you know if I died. Did you enjoy tonight's tale? If you did, please subscribe for more. Now, sweet dreams. If you can.